in the home of the brave.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Looking now at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a D.C. kid to be a little parochial right now, while there are some basketball hotbeds throughout the world, Prince George's County in the heart of Maryland is among the finest. A litany of NBA players have come from PG, including Kevin Durant, Victor Oladipo, Markelle Fultz, Michael Beasley, and Quinn Cook. KD said, "It's just in the water. This is what we do." Guys?
Great stuff as always, D.A. Thanks. And these two teams, Brent, known for playing a more methodical pace. When you think of the elite half-court offenses, what comes to mind for you?
Well, I have a location for you, Kevin. It's Utah. And I have 2 names for you, Stockton and Malone. And how good those guys were, not just in pick and roll, but in overall half-court execution. Man, it was surgical.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Here we go. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Larry Nance out there with Jared Allen. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Spurs, they've got DeJounte Murray. Pirtle is out there with Gorgie Dang. Then it's White, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. Pass to White. 6 on the shot clock. Now Jang over Garland, and too long on the shot. Passes it to Sexton, and here is Allen. White covering. Allen kicks to Sexton. And Pirtle sends it back, and they get it back. And here's White. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. And it's DeRozan missing. The Cavaliers on offense. Wound up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The pass to Pirtle. Back to Murray. Pass to DeRozan, to the paint, Jang. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Garland dishes to Allen. Sexton on the wing. Allen surveying the D. 6 to shoot. The shot by Sexton, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Sexton following the score by DeJounte Murray. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now here's Murray. Last game he had 10 points. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and the shot goes in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Sexton. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Houston. Allen kicks to Prince. Over DeRozan. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Kings.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
The first free throw is good.
And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker, and it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Now here's Murray. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Cavaliers trailing. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Spurs have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's DeRozan. And again, San Antonio turns it over.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Colin Sexton. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. 15th in assists, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he really is the consummate playmaker, always keeping his head on a swivel, searching for the open man, completely unselfish basketball player. There's Garland. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And Murray's got the ball here for the Spurs. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
Here's Garland, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Garland, the pass to Sexton. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
When you get physical like that, I don't think Sexton minds it all that much, able to play through it.
San Antonio leading. Pass to Jang. Pirtle with the ball. Pass to DeRozan. Over Prince. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Sexton. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his first foul. Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. The pass to DeRozan. Over Prince. And it's DeRozan missing.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Kicks it to Garland. Over Jang. Garland, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
Here's DeRozan. 20 points for him last game against Sacramento. They get it again. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Now, here's Okoro. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Second shot opportunity, and the jumper is good.
Colin Sexton forced into the role in Cleveland with tons of minutes, but also having to orchestrate the offense for a very young team.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. DeRozan scanning the floor. On deep, Gay, headshot off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
That's good from Okoro. That one drops. He ties it up. The Spurs have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Pass to Gay. From 13, it's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Outside, Sexton. He dishes it to Okoro. To the inside, the 9-foot shot. San Antonio with the rebound. Gay dishes to Walker. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. Dotson's checked in for the Cavaliers. Outside, Walker. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Here's Osman. Pass to Hartenstein. It's stolen by Lyles. Now here's Mills. Defense right on him. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Becoming more and more complete on the offensive end. Mills shows he can shoot it off the bounce, keeping the defender honest.
The Cavaliers trailing. Here's Dotson. To the middle. And that one's good. Osman.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now here's Mills. Defense is right there. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Patty's just so aggressive out there on the floor and forces the defense's hand, constantly looking to get either contact or get himself to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Now, here's Okoro, following the shot by Rudy Gay, the 10-footer. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. And San Antonio shooting looking a little out of sorts early, 37%. Here's Vassell. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Gay can't hit.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Lyles. Here's Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Here's Dotson. He gets that one. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Walker following the score by Cleveland. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Walker. Ray, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
Not the typical Spurs type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
And so Walker nails both of them. So it's the Cavaliers now. Here's Dotson. Passes it to Hartenstein. And stolen by Gay. And the pass to Mills. 1:41 left in the first quarter. No good with the layup.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Dotson. Pass to Osman. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. Walker with the rebound. Spurs shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Gay. Averaging 13 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Pretty consistent player when healthy, and nice to see Rudy Gay working back to this kind of athletic prowess.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Dotson. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Dotson. Passes it to Hartenstein. Here's Osman. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Cleveland, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, they've fallen all too quickly down to that spot at the bottom of the standings. If any team needed a bright start, it was them.
Yeah, with the quality of a lot of teams they're now staring up at, it's going to be difficult for them to bounce back from this kind of start and make a huge climb up the standings.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Walker. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. And here comes the break. Here's Dotson. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Osman kicks to Okoro. Count it. Okoro's got his 3rd basket of the night. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Mills. Jacks up a 3. No good on the shot. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers on top, up by 2. Live from the AT&TCenter in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
The Cavaliers leading. We've got Rudy Gay. Also Trey Lyles out there. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Walker. Banked in off the glass.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
Garland with it. He's picked up by Walker. Garland kicks to Okoro. Now the pass to Garland. There's the triple. That one goes in. Allen's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Mills. Pass to Lyles. Now Walker. Clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. That one a little long.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season, and maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
First one falls for him. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Both good from the line that time.
Pretty exciting, the potential of Darius Garland if he finds an offense that he can operate in and continue to be efficient. He's a guy that's going to keep improving.
And White kicks to Zhang. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. 6 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Murray. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's Dotson. White covering. Here's Nance. Ball's knocked loose.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Murray. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Dotson. Fires for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Here's White. And White with the stuff.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Prince, the pass to Garland. That shot off the mark. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. White looking around. Fires it up. Offensive rebound, Spurs. DeRozan against Nance. DeRozan's shot is good.
And talk about a strong finisher. DeRozan will challenge anyone when he's looking to score.
Passes it to Garland. He feeds it to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Murray with it. He has 6. Now Zhang, and there's the pass to White. 5 on the clock. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Murray with it. Garland picks him up. Puts one up from 19. Murray, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he knocks down the first one.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
And Cleveland making a change here. Sexton's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Here's White. Last game he had 13. This is to Murray. And he uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Sexton up top. White covering. White against Sexton. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy.
And so White will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Six to shoot. He gets it in there. White's got his second bucket of the night. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Now, here's Garland. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. He kicks to Sexton. Pass to Allen. Over Pirtle. Allen's shot is off.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Outside, Sexton. Back to Allen. Here's Garland. Nailed from three-point land. Garland's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. Number 5, the Spurs.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Jang dishes to White. Count it. White's got 6 points. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Following the miss by DeJounte Murray.
Well, Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 3. Down low, Jang. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Spurs have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One shot.
That free throw, good from Jang. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And here is Garland. He's got 7. Sexton the pass to Osman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Cavaliers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. That free throw, no good. The Spurs making a switch here. Isles checked in. Good on the second free throw. DeRozan with it. 6 points for him. Makes it off the glass. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Inside, here's Sexton. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to DeRozan. And it's blocked, but he stays with it. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 10 points.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Back to Sexton.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Walker's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Murray. Offensive rebound. San Antonio leading. Here's Mills. That one good for 2. He's got 6.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
Now, here's Garland. 7 points in the game. And he gets it to go. Hartenstein's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
The Spurs shooting in the second quarter has been superb. 58% from the field. Lyles. Pass to Vassell. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
Here's Osman. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Sexton. Here's Walker. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Friday, they'll take on John Wall and the Houston Rockets.
In that game against the Clippers, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half. Outside, Walker. There's the pass to Lyles. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Vassell, defended by Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mills, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Darius Garland picks one up.
Really a great free throw shooter. It's unfortunate Mills gets to the line infrequently, partly because of the minutes.
The Spurs have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Mills. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Okoro's checked in. And both free throws good for Mills. 1:27 left here in the second. Sexton kicks to Osman. Pass to Okoro. Sexton with it. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
San Antonio trailing here. Here's DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Greg, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. 1:03 left in the first half. Here's Osman. DeRozan defending, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's his 4th foul, and we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Now here's Mills. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Here's Sexton. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half.
Sexton continuing to try to expand his game, and in this one looking very comfortable.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. These are his 3rd and 4th.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dotson's checked in. Both free throws good from DeRozan. Here's Sexton. He's got 16. To the wing right side. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for San Antonio. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. DeMar DeRozan putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 14 points. Even though he's been a 20-point scorer for almost a decade, it seems everyone more from DeMar DeRozan. Big fella, is that a fair take from fans?
You know, with analytics taking over, I think people complain about the lack of three-pointers he makes. But to me, 20 points a night is 20 points a night. It's simple math. 32 plus 2 is 5.
True. DeRozan's still an efficient scorer, Ernie. And if you don't want that flashy guy running around, but you want an efficiency, you get it from DeMar DeRozan. 2 plus what? I just caught that.
2 plus 2 is 6. You heard me.
No, it's 5.5. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Cavaliers trailing our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Taurean Prince is out there with Larry Nance, and it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 4-on-3 break. DeRozan against Prince. Shoots from 14, and it's off the back rim, no good. The Cavaliers shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Nance, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Used to getting pushed around a little bit, Larry Nance Jr. does a nice job of finding enough room to score.
Here's White, and it's sent back by Allen. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity, and Nance slams it in.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to DeRozan over Prince. DeRozan's shot is off.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Count that one. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Spurs trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, White. Passes to DeRozan. Will it go? Clock at 6. From 10 feet out. Jump shot is good. DeRozan's got 16 points.
And this has really always been a staple of his game. You see how confident DeRozan is with that mid-range.
Now here's Prince. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Allen dishes to Garland. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's Nance. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Nance has got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Murray outside. Right side, White. Three-pointer.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Murray outside. And Pirtle has it in the corner. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Nance has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Sexton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 9-point game. In the corner, it's Jang. San Antonio again missing. And here's Cleveland. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And Nance kicks to Sexton. Lets it go with the 3. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's DeRozan. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Okoro, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And stolen by Jang. DeRozan with it. Guarded now by Prince. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game. Murray outside. On the wing, DeRozan. From 15 feet away, and the shot is long.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Nance. Nice D from DeRozan. Spurs trail by 6. Here's White. And White with the stuff.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for him.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Nance passes to Allen. Doubled by Murray. Pirtle with the steal. Over Prince. DeRozan's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Okoro. Rebound by Jang. Jang's got his 5th rebound in this one. White, good.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Now, Okoro. He's got 8. Kicks it to Sexton. And the layup falls. Sexton's got 4 points this quarter.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to out-muscle the defense from time to time.
Here's Murray. He's got 8. The pass to DeRozan. He can't hit that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Prince and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Allen. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Now, here's Sexton. It's Prince on the wing. In the corner, Nance with it. Misses the 3. Spurs trail by 4. Out to the right wing. For 3, Murray. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Pass to Okoro. To the inside. Here's Prince. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Allen slams it in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
Timeout.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get 1 to go, get back on track.
And with this chance, let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard and find out who the top assist men are among the first-year players. 5th on the list, Isaac Okoro.
A number of gifted passers entering the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the very best. I like what I've seen from him as a distributor.
Mills looking it over. The shot from the low post is good. Mills has got 10 points in the game. Here's Dotson. Pass to Osman. Now here's Okoro. He's covered by Murray. Okoro shot is off. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 12-4 run. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, he's a serious catch-and-shoot threat really every time down the floor. Mills has to be accounted for by the defense.
Here's Dotson. Right wing. Okoro with it. Gabe hits him up defensively.
And even though he lacks the size of some of the other bigs, that extra effort has allowed him to do some serious work here on the board.
Now here's Mills. 13 points in the game. Gay finds Mills. Shot clock at 6. Out left to the wing. Hiles with a wide open look. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead. Cleveland's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Passes it to Dotson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Murray. 11 points in the game. And it's Lyles in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Lyles got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Here's Osman. He's got 5. A fadeaway. Rebound by Murray.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Lyles no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And San Antonio has possession following the score by Cleveland. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shots good by Mills.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Dotson. The pass to Osman. Now Okoro. From deep. It's hauled in by Lyles.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And it's Osman missing.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. Kicks it out to Gay. A baseline J. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And now an 8-point Spurs lead. And here is Okoro. 10 points for him. Pass to Cavaliers. Over in the corner, Osman. Pass to Okoro.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Goes up the baseline. Gay misses. The Cavaliers trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. All the officials are all over that one.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. So both teams making some changes here. And he's good on the second. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Mills with it. 15 points in the game. Gay in the corner. Another miss by Gay.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Now Garland. 2 on the clock, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And San Antonio called for the foul. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Free throw good, Garland. He hits both from the stripe. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Spurs lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. DeRozan out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Murray. Then it's Mills. And it's Jang in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5. Yep, that one goes.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Passes it to Hartenstein. He kicks it to Garland. Osman, the pass to Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Garland, no good. Spurs leading by 7. Here's the 3. And it's Osman with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Allen outside. The pass to Garland. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Osman. Feeds to Allen. Kicks to Okoro. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. There's the double team with Allen. Gay with no one around. San Antonio again missing.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead. Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Garland with it, now guarded by Murray. Okoro dishes to Allen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jarrett is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
Super 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Spurs with some changes. Pirtle, he's checked in for Gay. And it's White in for DeJounte Murray. And then for Cleveland, Nancy's checked in for Hartenstein. Taurean Prince comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Sexton in for Okoro. He's off on the second. Spurs leading by 6. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Sexton kicks to Prince. Pass to Garland. Sexton on the wing. Light covering and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here's Cleveland. Nance passes to Prince. Clock at 4. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And another miss by Cleveland. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. White, good.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Garland kicks to Allen. Sexton on the wing. Back to Allen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
And his teammates love this. When Allen is aggressive trying to score, really puts pressure on the opposing defense.
Free throw, good, Allen. And Allen drops them both. Spurs leading by 8. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And Mills kicks to Zhang. That 3 off the mark. The Cavaliers have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Offensive rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And he banks in the layup. DeRozan's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. And that one drops.
Sexton more and more in control and trying to deal with the aggressive defense so far in this game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
San Antonio leading by 7. White the pass to Pirtle. Sexton against White. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Now, here's Garland. Back to Allen. Pass to Garland. 5 to shoot. From deep, Prince. Here's Allen. Rebound, San Antonio. Zhang's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Zhang. Outside DeRozan. And the shot goes in. DeRozan's got the lead up to 11 now for San Antonio.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
The Cavaliers trail by 11. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton as a guard making that look so pretty.
Now, here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And here is Garland. Here's Sexton. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Spurs leading by 8. There's the pass to Mills. To the right side. Pirtle, no one around him. Allen with the rebound.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
It's stolen by DeRozan. White, wide open. He fires. Offline from the top of the key. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And stolen by Jang. Mills with it. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Pirtle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to DeRozan. Just 4 to shoot. And it's blocked.
Such a good defender, Taurean Prince. Physical, good lateral movement, and has the tools there to snuff out a shot.
Garland. The Cavaliers with a new 14. And Pirtle sends it back. From about 16. And he overshot that one, missing. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Sexton attacking. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
So it's the Spurs now. 6-point lead. San Antonio calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Darius Garland.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
The Spurs making a switch here. Murray's checked in.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Murray. Garland, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. You know, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Outside, Sexton. Passes to Prince. San Antonio with the rebound. Jang's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. He kicks it to Allen. And there's the pass to Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. Up and in on the layup. That's now 32 points for Colin Sexton.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Now Murray. White, left side. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Garland. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 6 assists here tonight.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now here's White. Jang dishes to Pirtle. Here's White, and White slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. Murray with the defensive effort. DeRozan in the corner. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Sexton the pass to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
Just so easy the way Larry Nance Jr. just gets up off the floor.
So it's San Antonio now. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Murray. D right on him. Here's White. Hands it from downtown. White's got 25 points in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Spurs leading by 11. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And White kicks to Pirtle. And it's off from three-point range. Cleveland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter.
Sexton getting right through the defense and putting that speed to work.
.115 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. Here's DeRozan. Pirtle trying to get open. DeRozan. That's good. DeRozan's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Spurs.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for DeMar DeRozan.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays. Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Now, here's Sexton. Shoots the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Murray with the defensive effort. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Now, here's Mills. Defended by Dellavedova. Now, here's Mills. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
We focusing in on the defensive end. We know if we get stopped, so we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.